My name's Oscar Thornton and welcome to Mainline Bait's Carp Fishing TV. You join me down here at Little Farriers Lake in the Cotswolds. The lake's full of marginal features, which is perfect for me to take you through my top 5 tips for fishing in the edge. As you can see, we started off pretty well, so we'll get this one back and I'll take you through them now. So location is the most important thing in carp fishing, which leads me on to my first tip, Polaroids. When you're looking through the Polaroids, they take the surface glare off the water, allowing you to see pretty much to the bottom in most lakes. They help you find fish, but at least help you find spots to fish them on. And that's what we're going to do next. So tip number 2 is pre-baiting. You can do it prior to your trip or during your trip. The spots I'm looking for are clear spots that fish have probably fed on. You can keep them baited and you can constantly go back and check them to see if anything's fed on them or if your bait's still there. I found a nice one here, but it's a bit cramped in here, so I think I'm going to take another look around and see what else I can find. So I found a lovely clear spot down here, which leads me on to tip number 3, and that is just boilie. The reason for fishing sort of just pure boilie is I don't want them to get preoccupied on small things and I want them to come in and clear it up quickly. When I'm fishing in the edge, I'm trying to fish for a quick bite. So I find the best way to do that is by fishing just boilie. I crumb a few up, I've got a few halves and a few whole ones, sort of mix them together, just put a handful or just couple of little handfuls down there on the spot, and it's just enough to keep them mooching around. You'll come back, you can notice it's gone, and you can slip a rig in, repeat the same thing with the same sort of bait situation, and you'll get yourself a quick bite. So what a lovely little Farrier's common. Proof that you don't need to be fishing far out to catch nice fish. So let's get him back and see if we can catch some more. And my 4th tip is using a baiting pole. That's what the main advantage to using a baiting pole is. You can reach marginal areas from your swim and you can do it quickly and effectively. You can get it out there in one go and it's super quiet. So put in a bit of crumb boilie in the front, a bit of crumbed up sail and hybrid this is. Got a couple of whole ones in there as well. I was thinking to put my rig over the top of it, the line coming out the side. I'm going to ship it down there to the corner of that tree now. Right, so that's all the traps set, which leads me on to my final tip, and that is line lay. Now, I'm fishing down to that margin snag, so I'm fishing a line slack with sort of a nice drop on the bobbin. but I am going to do my clutch right up, because the last thing I want is to get it down there perfect, have a bite and let it take line and it'll end up in the tree. When you're fishing when you're fishing towards snags that are facing to open water, it's not so bad. You can leave your clutch undone if you prefer to. But obviously, yeah, with the snag I'm fishing at the moment, I'm fishing my clutch locked up, so the only movement it's really going to get is that, and then it won't be able to take any more line. But fundamentally, you're fishing a slack line, which allows the fish to come into the margins without spooking, and hopefully we'll get another bite. Well, there you go. That's my 5 top tips for fishing in the edge. I hope I've proved that you should never really ignore the margins, because every lake has got this feature. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know when the next Mainline video is coming out. If you don't already, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon on another video.